Hello once again, YouTubers. This is Even Ball. It is Tuesday, August 19th, 2014, and I've got a whole bunch of games here to show you, so I'm going to get right on it right away. Okay, I got these next 10 games from Goodwill Outlet. It's a pretty good deal. All 10 altogether is just a little bit less than $20, so not bad at all. So let's start off. Game Gear games. These are all $2 each. Chase HQ. Mortal Kombat, and Columns. Next we got some PlayStation games, and I dug through those huge bins at the Goodwill outlet while I was there, and I got both of these PlayStation games for 10 cents each, basically. They were just sold to me by weight. So this one is Lego Racers. It's a fun kart racing game where you're playing as the Legos. It looks pretty good. Then I got Aces of the Air. Don't know much about this one. Looks like a flight combat simulation. Looks kind of fun. And I got more games. I got some Wii games here. So I got Mad World. This is only $2 and it is complete and the disc is in great shape. Mad World is of course a really stylistic kind of beat 'em up. Very, very violent and a lot of fun. I'm glad to finally have this. I've been wanting this for a while. The next game is Excite Truck. This is in great condition, actually. And this game's a lot of fun. You just it's a driving game, and you can listen to your MP3s through your SD card, and it's just great. It's another one I've been wanting for quite a while. And I have Sin and Punishment Star Successor. This is actually a double for me. This was only a few bucks, and it actually goes for a little bit more than that. I'll probably wind up trading this one away at some point. After that, I have some more Gamecube games. The first Tak game, Tak and the Power of JuJu, and this has no instructions, but that's okay. I can finally complete my collection of the Tak games for the Gamecube with this, and it's just a fun platformer. Not much else to it. Alright, real brief here. This is Animal Crossing. I have this already, but this is a black label version, so I'll be able to upgrade from my yellow label version to this black label version. And the most expensive game I got this time around was a good one, Contra Hardcore. This one was about $30, well, about $29, which is about the going rate, but for this game, I would pay the going rate no problem. This game is a ton of fun. It's really one of the best Contra games out there. I'd place it even above the Super Nintendo Contra 3. It's a pretty good game. It's very, very silly. Very, very silly looking bosses, but the action is just fantastic, and it's one of the best Genesis games as far as I'm concerned. Okay, next up I have a Sony PlayStation 2, a slim one. I have one of these already, but it is on the fritz. So I have a power supply and all the cables necessary for one, but I just need a good, cheap one to replace that one that's not working, and this one looks to be in pretty good shape, so I thought I'd grab it. Also, really quick, I got this game at a Value Village. It is Paws and Claws Pet Vet, and it is sealed. Not exactly a game that is high in demand, but it's nice to see a sealed Game Boy Advance game every once in a while. We'll see if I decide to trade it or just keep it. Okay, well, after scoring pretty big at the Goodwill outlet with 10 games earlier in the week, I decided to go back, and I found a few more games. These ones are for the PS2. We'll start right off with Space Channel 5, a fun rhythm and music game where you're dancing, trying to defeat aliens. Very strange, but very, very, very good. Alright, the next game is Front Mission 4. I haven't had any chance to play this. It looks kind of like a real-time strategy type game. I'm not really into those too much, but I might give it a shot. Next is Wipeout Fusion, a game. I love the Wipeout games, so I'm really going to give this one a shot. I haven't had any time to play this one either. But I love Wipeout, so I'm absolutely going to take a look at this as soon as I can. Alright, these next two games are imports, and they're both rhythm games. So first one I got is Poppin' Music 10. This one's Japan only, but you know, I like these Japan only rhythm games. They have a lot of great J-pop tracks on them. And the next one is Beatmania IIDX 11. I haven't played either of these games yet, but I'll give them a shot as soon as I can. I went to the swap meet again today, and I found a few more things, so I thought I'd share those with you here. First up is Otogi Myth of Demons. Haven't had any chance to play this yet, but I've heard very good things about this. And the next game is Super Space Invaders for the Game Gear. And this game looks pretty good, actually. It looks like a very fun version of Space Invaders, so I'm glad to have this as well. Both of these were $5 together at the same vendor. And the last thing I purchased at the swap meet today was a Atari 2600. This is a light sixer. At first, I thought it was going to be a heavy sixer, but once I took a look at the corners here, I saw that, yeah, it is indeed a light sixer. Even though this is made in Sunnyvale, California, it is in fact a light sixer, but that's fine. This was only $10. It's a pretty good deal, and I've been looking for another Atari 2600 because the one I've currently got is not functioning, just like the PS2. Okay, well, that's a whole lot of games this week. I will be back in another couple of weeks and with a lot more games. I'll be going to PAX as well, so that'll be a lot of fun. And I may see the AVGN movie and give a small review of that if I have the time. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again.